Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry it has been so long. It has been 3 weeks since my last upload, and to be honest, I've just been struggling with myself, struggling to get the go to do it, the motivation, and that is problems up here. But we're going to do something special at the end of this month, so I hope you support me with that, and that's to do with a little bit of mental health, wellness kind of thing. Now on to today's video. So I put a poll up on Instagram, which you can see just here, seeing which car out the new Gran Turismo pack you guys and girls would like to see going around the Nürburgring, and the winner was the Porsche 911 GT3. So we're gonna spank this around the ring. In real life it's at a 6:49. Now if we can get anywhere near that in the game today, that's gonna be around about a GT3 car pace, so that's some serious speed. So I'm looking around about 7-minute lap. So come and join us along for the ride, and let's see how fast this Porsche will go around the track. Right, so the Muck Daddy of Porsche 911s here, the GT3 RS versus Nürburgring. Let's get it out the final corner. There we go. Right, across the start finish line. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, that gearbox is just so crisp. Oh, bumping the limiter at 9,000 RPM there. Right, down the hill we go. Dab a brake, get the nose in, open the DRS as quick as we can. Flat out. And then hard on the brakes. Just try and carry the speed through there, that's nice. This car is an absolute joy to drive. Like, this would put the smile on anybody's face. Using a bit of second gear there just to get a good bit of rotation and acceleration out. Right, DRS is wide open. Now the rear wing will flick down, and it seems to improve the top speed a little bit, but not massively. It's flung plats, dab a brake, get the nose in, and then we're back on the power, and up over the top of the hill. So yeah, you'll see in the binnacle, you can see DRS is active, but if I put in too much steering input, that will close by itself. Right, Schrading Kreuz will not be flat in this, but this is horrendously fast. Dab a brake, back on the power, come on, turn in, and then hard on the brakes. That gearbox just helps you slow down so much, because the downshifts are perfect, crisp and perfect. Right, through the foxholes. I think it's a combination of how free revving the engine is and this gearbox just makes, oh, beautiful. Flat out through the compression, and on the brakes, down one. Whoa, a bit too deep. Lost the rear end a little bit there. We'll keep it going though. Whoa, that was almost death. Right through the chicane, and then, oh, we'll listen to it. Ready? Oh, you just don't need a stereo with a car that sounds like that. Right, past the Rebel Tree, down one gear, keep it in with the camber. Right, down to third gear, we're just going to turn it in nice and tippy-toe through here. There's a lot of grip though. Right, downhill braking, a little bit of understeer there as the weight of the car comes down the hill. Flat out. Right, this little chicane, we're going to lift off, get the nose in, and then we've got miss, hit, miss. There's miss. She just about hits, and we definitely missed the final one. A little bit wide, a little bit of grass, but still good. Right, down right, slow corners, second gear. Wow, the traction in second gear was just magical through there. Right, DRS wide open again. You can just go down the gears so quick in this thing. That was fifth to third. Just click, click, just like a race car. Right, flat out, up the hill we go, towards the Lauda King. Let's try to see if we can keep the DRS open for the whole of the Lauda King. Let's just tip it in. No, computer turns it off, and then hard on the brakes. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. This is the thing, you can get this car pretty sideways and it like out of control, but it's not actually out of control, it's fully in your control. You can pull this back whenever you want. It very rarely goes out of control to the point that you've lost it. Very rarely. 250 kph up the hill towards Bravery corner. DRS is wide open. I'm gonna go down 2 gears. See how quick we can do those gear changes. That is just absolutely nuts. flat out up over the rise, and then we're down towards the carousel section. I'm ready. Wow, the brakes are just so good in this thing. The brakes really feel like a race car brakes. Like normally road cars really struggle on the brakes because they are often faster than a race car in a straight line, but they have road car brakes. This just feels meant to be together. Whoever designed this just got it just right. Right, into the roller coaster section. This should be where this car really excels. Get that nose in. You just use gears that you just never would normally use for just a little bit of extra rotation or to dull the revs. So the gearbox is just beautiful. Whifbitz, double brake, keep it over the curb there. There we go. Focus on the exit. Yes. This corner always gives you a little bit of understeer if you tack it too much. Right, down the hill towards Brunchen. You can go up to third or fourth just for a moment to come back down, and you don't really lose anything. That's a glory, I suppose, also of NA power. No turbo lag here. Right, Brunchen we go, and oh yes. Right, turn it in, focus on the exit, aim for the sky. There we go, up over the curb. Right, gonna go over the little jump through here. Will we get some air? 5th gear already. Feels like air through there. There we go, nice. Up the hill, come on, power. Bit of DRS. Right, Stefan Bell off S. This is going to be tricky to do. Yes, we're just about getting through there. Ride the curb. There we go. Into the worst corner on the track. Down 2 gears, you can just... This is a road-going race car. And you can see why people race these things with very little in the way of modifications. Baby carousel, a little bit wide there. We'll keep it going though. Come on, power. 517 horses. Last corner before the dotting get hurt. Up over the rise. Gonna have to look out for understeer as we come down here. There we go. I've already got the DRS button pressed down, and it opens up. Right, I'll show you how the DRS works. If we look back, you can see that top element flicking up and down. It doesn't seem to make a massive amount of difference, but it makes a little bit of a difference. Right, flat out, 270 kph, we're approaching what, 170 miles an hour, 280 kph, should we go for 7th? I think we'll take 7th as we come up to Bilstein Bridge. Yep, 7th gear, 285 kph, this thing is fast. That's 290, close the DRS, flat out through here for it, still hard on the brakes. Get it down, yes, that was nice. And then the final corner, 2nd gear, turn her in, and power all the way to the line, up through the gears, and there we go. Whew. Wow, this thing is incredibly fun, like serious amounts of fun. Just look at the gearbox, how quickly it responds to downshifts and upshifts. That needle doesn't even look connected to an engine. I know it's not, we're in a virtual car, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, if you haven't got this car, go to the dealership now and go and take it for a drive, because this is fast, but not scary fast. And you know exactly what's happening. Like, you can get this car sideways and it come back. Let's see how fast it went though. That is a 702, so right about where I thought it was. We're about 12 seconds slower than the real life car, but you could probably find that with a little bit of fettling and fine tuning. This is just raw impressions. But let's see where that sits with the rest of the cars. I think it's going to be quite close to a couple of quite interesting cars. So it's right in around the Glickenhaus and the Mercedes CLK GTR. So those are two pretty, well, Glickenhaus is a road, well, it's a GT3 car, and the CLK GTR is one of those halo cars from the late 90s, early 2000s. So it's gone faster than the 918 Spider, and that's one of those halo cars. So this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this, and I hope you did too. And if you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a like and a subscribe. But if you didn't, that's perfectly fine. Just put a comment down below how I can do it better and hit that thumbs down button. Until then, goodbye and have a good one.